In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? We have snow. I usually wouldn't mind having snow if I didn't have to drive in it, but I do have to drive in it because I do have to go to the post office. Since we had a holiday yesterday, I gotta go to the post office and take these packages in. So I'm wanting it to hurry up and clear up so I can go and then come back in, and then it can do what it's gonna do. And it could be a blizzard for all I care. So how's the weather where you guys are? I'm excited for everybody to be here this morning. Yesterday I was a little spicy on BCMC. There was a question about rebranding, and usually that word there's a few words that I'm like, oh, they really like get under my skin, right? And rebranding is one of those words, right? Especially when you don't mean rebranding, and you mean like giving it a different look, maybe, touching it up a little bit, doing something a little different. And so that word really like gets under my skin. And so somebody had said something like that yesterday. And so we just went on and talked about it yesterday. And we talked about it yesterday with BCMC. We went live with BCMC. So if you are here from BCMC yesterday, welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I'm also known as the Dean of Bubble Babes University. So with that being said, that is what we are going to talk about today. And this is a topic that I'm usually very passionate about. So I'm probably going to be directing a lot more of my shows and energy on this, like the rebranding and just working on yourself and working on your business and getting your vision clear. I actually added a word. So yesterday I added clarity to I'm going to add clarity to my roadmap. So I have my 4 words, my 4 keys to success, and then I'm going to be adding clarity because I want you guys to think about that. I want you to be very clear with your goals. I want you to be very clear with your intention. I want you to be very clear with the direction that you want to go in. Why? Because if you have clarity, you'll be able to, know what you need to do, know the sacrifices, know that you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like you have a clear target to hit. And so, we're going to talk about that today. We're going to get all into it today. And before we even start, I got a few housekeeping things. Miss Betty Rose is launching her tax book today. So congratulations, Miss Betty Rose. Oh, I actually have an applause. Let me find it first. Now that sucks, right? Because now I'm all delayed. All right. So Miss Betty Rose, if she is in the building, is going to be launching her tax book this morning. It's going to be released at 10 a.m. So you guys, if you are not following West Park Tax, please make sure to follow West Park Tax. And she is going to be doing a one-on-one tax preparation, which you need to know, what can be deducted, all of that kind of information. You had any kind of questions, she will be answering them in the book. And she's also doing a few lives. And she also has some consultations. So if you have some questions and you don't know exactly what you need, she is there to clarify for you. Look here, there goes that word. Clarity, clarify. all the CLs. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, she will be there to clarify for you. So yes, make sure that you are following West Park Tax. West Park tax. So let me check and see who is in the building. Ooh, we got the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Hey, cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cousin is in the building. Miss Betty Rose is second. So there she goes. Miss Betty Rose says, good morning, Miss Latrice. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed, highly favored, and excited. Yes, today is the day. Today is a launch day for Miss Betty Rose. So y'all make sure that y'all go on and support because it is tax time and it's time for us to get it together. And even if you are not even getting it together for your business yet, you may want to get this information together so you'll have it prepared for next year, and you'll also know how to prepare yourself throughout the year. And don't be like me, be better than me. Don't wait till the end of the year to start putting everything together. You know, you can start doing that at the end of every month, right? And pencil that in, right? So she'll be telling you guys how to do that as well. Good morning, D. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She says, hey, all. Nikki, can you let me know if you got my email? I definitely did not get an email, but I didn't check either. So I'll check after this. And or if this morning. No, if your message or if message this morning. I didn't get anything. I woke up late because I was up late. I went to bed at about 2. I usually wake up at 5, but I didn't this morning because I went to bed at 2. And I went to sleep probably about 3. So I woke up late, and so I was whirlwinding around. So I didn't get to check anything. Nikki's fingers was moving. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jasmine says, good morning. I am blessed this Tuesday morning. Yes, yes, and yes. Did I say Monday morning? Because I meant to say, I don't think I did. I don't think I said it did. Y'all know I be mixing up my days. Good morning, Melody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Trina. Trina's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Yolanda. Yolanda said, good morning, family. I'm very blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Girl, those bags. I saw what Jazzy did. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am loving it, Yolanda. I'm loving it. For those in frigid temps this morning, stay safe and warm. Yes, 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 because it is cold. Good morning, LaRasha. Good morning, LaRasha. Right? LaRasha. I think I'm saying Rasha. I think I'm saying it right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Tuesday. I don't know if 27 is frigid, but yes, but thank you. Let me see. Good morning, Miss Kim. Kim is in the building. She said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, it's a 4 degrees in Indiana. -7. Trina, where are you? In Chicago, right? But it says feels like -27 degrees. Ooh, it's raining on our snow down here in Philly. Well, I wish it would do something here so we could get that out of here. Snowing here in DC as well. Ooh. Oh boy. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey sis. Hey Chantel. She's in the building. She said good morning. Trina said, D, I hope that rain melts just y'all snow and don't turn into ice. Oh yeah, that's so true. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Congratulations, Betty Rose. Everybody is saying congratulations to you, Miss Betty Rose. Good morning, Miss Lois. How are you this amazing morning? She said, good morning, ladies. D says no ice is 27 now. Icing up already. Best moderator on earth. I'm gonna be skating to work tonight. Ooh. I don't drive in these conditions. Good morning, Big Meech. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You did not miss anything, girl. Just me, just welcoming everybody in the room. You didn't miss anything. That's because you were cutting up last night. That's because you was cutting up last night. It was because of you that I started laughing like that. Let me see. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. Yes, yes, and yes, everybody. Please, as soon as you walk in the room, please hit the like button. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like and subscribe too. Let me see. Yes, that's right. You're right. Hit the thumbs up. Good. Hey, Miss Quell. Miss Quell, when is your collection coming out? I saw that is ready to go. So let me see if it is ready to go today. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm going to promote my people. That's one thing that I'm going to do. One thing that I'm going to do. One thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to promote my people. Ow. All right. So let me see. When is it? When is it out, Miss Quell? I did the website. I did it. The website is finally open. So you guys are able to go shop at Miss Quell's shop, and that is Knox Carter Candles. And she did an amazing job on her products, her product photography. Everything looks amazing. She did a whole nice rollout. I'm excited for her. So you guys go on ahead and check out Knox Carter Candles. Y'all could click her right here and go to her website. Let me see. North Illinois. Our snow has melted, but it's 10 degrees out right now. It's snowing. It's snowing out here in 25 degrees. Well, if it's snowing near me, it's gonna be well, no, because I'm in the mountain, so I can't even say that, Meech. Good morning, Miss Linda. Miss Linda said, "Good morning, everyone, on this snowy day in Maryland. In Maryland, I'm blessed and ready for my morning miracles. Yes, yes, and yes." And she says, "Congratulations, Betty Rose. It's cloudy and 49 degrees here in sunny California. I am blessed. How are you? You know, I am blessed. I'm living the dream. I am living the dream. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, good morning, good morning." That was hilarious. Nikki, you were laughing so much you were crying. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Oh my gosh. It was just like, what? What you say? Um, Let me say it's ready now. Miss Quell said it is ready now. So make sure that you guys go on ahead and visit and support. Support, support, support. Okay. Michi, she always acting up. Can't take her nowhere. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm a good time. I'm a good time. Still more to come. And thank you very much. I didn't quit last week. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's one day at a time. One day at a time. Just say one day at a time, and we are going to be great, right? We are going to be great one day at a time. So, how many of you guys caught yesterday's live? Put one in the chat. How many of you guys caught yesterday's live? Not Coffee with Nikki. How many of you guys was on BCMC's chat? Not chat. Sorry. How many of you guys was on BCMC's live last night? We did many candles last night, and then we did an impromptu live on Instagram, and we were talking about rebranding, we were talking about accountability, and we had a really good time. It was a great thing. I'm glad we did go live. I was like, I got so much to do. I really can't do this, but it was a great time. It was something that was definitely needed. We had a really good room. It was a nice full room, and that's why I was working till 3 o'clock in the morning. But I mean till 2 o'clock in the morning. But it was definitely worth it. And I hope that anybody who was in the room, I hope that there was something that was in the messaging, something that was said by any of us that resonated with you. Because 2024 is, I want 2024 to be different for everybody, and it's not going to be different if you are going to be the same. You have to decide that you're going to commit to you have to decide that you are important, and that with your goals and everything that you want to do and achieve in this lifetime can happen if you are willing to do the work, if you're willing to sacrifice some time. Yesterday I had to sacrifice my time. I would have loved to have gone to bed at about 10, 11 o'clock. Love to have gone to bed at 10, 11 o'clock. I was a little tired, but I had work to do. I had to get my work done because I have packages that need to go out. I have things that need to do. I have things I need to do. I have customers that are dependent on me, and my business is important to me. And so since my business is important to me, I sacrificed that moment, though, that moment of sleep, those couple of hours of sleep, so that I could focus on my business, so I could make sure my customers get what they paid for, right? So let me see. We got a lot of ones in the chat. We got a lot of ones in the chat. So if y'all was there yesterday, y'all already know today I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot, right? I didn't see the live on Instagram. Oh, okay, but I saw the live on YouTube. I think it's available for a replay. I'm not sure. I think Jules left it up. So somebody let me know if the live is still left up, and we will you'll be able to catch it then. You'll be able to catch it. Let me take this off. Let me take this off. All right, so housekeeping, right? Roadmap party. If you are registered for the roadmap party, make sure that you have your workbook. Please start working on your workbook. Also, make sure that you are in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, please send me a DM and let me know, because that is where everything is going to be. That is kind of like the hub for the roadmap party. Also, we were talking about accountability last night, and I know quite a few of you guys who are attending the roadmap party are a part of the Facebook group, and no one have put anything in the accountability group. So I'm going to need you, and a lot of you guys said that you need help with accountability. So I'm going to need you guys to go on over to guides. I even left you a post this morning. Go into the guides section, go and find whatever category you need an accountability partner in, and fill out the info. Not even fill out the information, just introduce yourself. Just introduce yourself. So make sure that you go on ahead and do that. Another thing that I wanted to say, what did I want to say about that? I wanted to say join in, roadmap party. I think that's it. I think that's it. So if you are ready for the roadmap party. Oh, the roadmap boxes. How did I forget? Okay, so the party packs are available. They are on the website now. Almost sold out. But I am going to make another batch of those. But the thing is that when they are going out after today, they may not arrive before Sunday. So it's totally up to you if you just wanted to have it. The party pack is available now on the website. So make sure if you want one, you go grab one. If you wanted to go out today, that you grab it now. If you order it within this week, it'll go out later the week, but it may or may not be there by Saturday. I mean Friday, Saturday, if you get mail on Saturday. So let me know. And you know that the roadmap party is this Sunday. The roadmap party is this Sunday. I think I have 6 p.m. on the Zoom, and I keep saying 7. So it's whatever time the Zoom says. Is whatever time the Zoom says, that is when we are going to have the roadmap party. I'm super excited about the roadmap party. Why? Because the roadmap party is your vision board with a plan, your vision board with a map. It is not just not just your average vision board. This is a little bit more than that. There's a workbook that goes before, so there is some prep work that you have to do before you get there. Plus, you got to, get your pictures and everything and your plan, and then we're going to put it together, and we're just going to have a good old time. I want 2024 to be an amazing year for everybody, and it starts with you. It starts with your dedication. It starts with your commitment. It starts with you being responsible for your life, right? Because nobody else is responsible for your life. And I say this all the time. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to be your superhero and saying, no, 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 don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got your business for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you do what you need to do for yourself. And even if somebody did say, hey, let me help you do this, they're not going to do it the way you would do it. And it may, you know what I'm saying? So now you got to compromise your vision, because it's not what you want, right? But you got help. So you want to make sure that you are responsible for you for 2024. Y'all with me in the chat? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Good morning, sis. Jules is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Praiseworthy Candles. Is that Tracy, Praiseworthy Candles? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So, thank you, Mika. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you're with me. Let's get it. Let's go. 2024 is going to be different. 2024, I want it to hit different. 2024, I'm coming in spicy. 2024, I'm coming in and getting everything that has my name on it. 2024, I'm coming to show you that I am blessed. I'm not playing myself small. I'm not playing myself, period. A lot of y'all are playing yourself. Y'all playing yourself because y'all know that you have what it takes to get whatever it is that you want to get, but you're allowing different things to stop you. You're allowing you to stop you. You are in your own way. A lot of the times people say, it might be somebody else that's in my way. Oh, it might be this person. Oh, this person did this to me. Oh, this person did that to me. And this is why I can't move on. How long do you need to stay stuck? That's my question, right? If everybody has a life, everybody has trauma, everybody has a past, everybody has things that they're not so proud of, everybody have things that may have killed another person. So everybody has a lot of things that they're dealing with. People have lots of things that they're dealing with, right? People have a lot of things that they're dealing with. But guess what? Life still has to go on. You still have to live. You still have to do what it is that you got to do in order to survive, in order to thrive, whatever that looks like to you. You still got, every day still has to go on, right? And it's gonna go on if you stuck or not, right? So why don't you make the decision to get unstuck and start moving and not allow things to stop you and get in your way and be a burden to you, right? I think 2024 should be a time where we are releasing the burdens. I think 2024 is a time when we need to say, you know what? God gave me something. God gave me something. And I, who am I to say that what God gave me is not right? Who am I to say that this is not a blessing? Who am I to say that this is not what I want? I don't want to do this. I don't want to shine my light. Right? Who am I to say that? If God saw fit to give you a gift, then it's your job to shine it. Things are gonna happen in your life. Everything is never gonna go your way. Everything is never going to go your way, because just when you think everything is going your way, here comes a curveball. Just when you think everything is smooth sailing, here come the rough waters, right? There's always going to be some times where the table is going to shake, but your job is to figure out how to navigate through it and just decide, I don't know how I'm going to get through it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know if it can be done. I don't even know if it can be done. It may not even be a thing. It just may be something that's in my head. But it is your job to navigate through it and say, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it even if I'm confused. I'm going to do it if I'm scared. I'm going to do it if I don't know what the next step is. I know that I'm going to commit to myself that I'm going to do it and do it, period. Right? No matter what that looks like, no matter what comes my way, I am going to be unstoppable. No matter what comes my way, I am going to make sure that I am going to do everything that's necessary in order for me to be successful. Anything that's necessary in order for me to be healthy. Anything that's necessary in order for me to be, whatever the goal is, right? And I want y'all to think about it, right? How many of y'all, I don't know how many of y'all are 80s babies. I don't know how many of you guys have witnessed things like this, but how many of you guys have you observed crackheads? I won't say do you know crackhead, just observe, okay? How many of you guys observe crackheads? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Not my tablet dying just now. Oh, Michi, so you need a battery. How many of you guys have observed crackheads? I'm from the Bronx. I can tell you a whole bunch about a crackhead. How many of you guys observed? Good morning, Miss Deltra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Betty Rose says, by the grace of God, grace of God, I will leave no crumbs in 2024. Yes, clean the table. Clean the table. 80s baby, seen a lot. Come on. Come on. How many of you guys have observed a crackhead? How many of you guys have observed crackhead behavior? I knew you were going to say something about my battery, Nikki. You know it. Okay. So one thing about a crackhead is that they're resilient. They are resilient. They're innovative. They're going to find a way. They don't have any, I'm not going to say they don't have any shame about the things that they will do, but they're going to do what they got to do in order to get what they want, right? They are relentless. They are going to do whatever they need to do to get their next hit, to get their next fix. They're going to do whatever it takes. They are going to clean your house efficiently. They may rob somebody. They may, whatever it is that they're going to do, they're going to do it. Do I need to clean your windows? What you want me to carry your bags upstairs? What you need? What you want me to wash your car? You want me to wash your car? I just need $5. Can I do it for $5? What you need? What you need? I got you. You want me to take your garbage out? Oh, I'll take your garbage out. You want me to walk your dog? I'll walk your dog. You want me to, whatever it is that they need, they are going to find a way to get it done, right? Not whatever they need. They're going to go for their hit, right? So they are going to find a way, crackhead energy, need a shirt, right? They are going to find a way to get what they want. They don't decide, oh, well, somebody didn't give me $5. I ain't going to get high today. They're going to find a way to get high. They're going to find a way to get high. How many of you guys agree with me? And I know it's a little extreme to go to the crackhead land. To go to the crackhead land. I know it's a little extreme, but how many of you guys agree that they are going to do whatever it takes in order to get that next hit? And how bad they want it is how they're going to work even harder to get it. Yes? Right? How bad they need that next hit, they are going to do whatever it takes. You want me to wash your windows outside the pizza shop? I'm going to wash your windows. What you need? What you need? You want me to go run here? You want me to do this? You want me to do? They're going to do whatever it takes, even if that means, okay, you don't have $5. I'm gonna go look through the garbage cans, and I'm gonna find me some cans, and I'm gonna trade these things in, some cans and plastics or whatever. I'm gonna go trade these things in. They're gonna do whatever it takes in order to get it. Right? That's how you guys need to be, as far as just with yourself and your goals. That's how you need to start going after your goals. Why? Because these are your goals. Nobody is responsible for you but you. You understand? Everybody is saying, oh, well, you know, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm built for this. I don't know, because you're lazy. Because you're lazy. Because when times get hard, you start running the opposite direction. You're lazy, right? You know what you could be doing. You know what you should be doing, but you're not doing it. You know that anything that you want in life is you can find. Anything that you need to learn, you can learn, and you can learn for free. Anything. So you making an excuse as to why something can't get done is just that, is an excuse. You finding a way out instead of finding a way to get over it, get through it, and do it. Right? That's you finding an excuse. 2024, you need to give up these excuses. If you want your life to be different, you got to be different. You need to give up these excuses. You need to let these excuses go and start saying, you know what? No excuses this year. No excuses this year. I don't have an excuse to why I can't keep my books. I don't have an excuse as to why I can't show up on social media. I don't have an excuse to why I can't sell a product. I don't have an excuse to why I can't build relationships with my customers. I don't have an excuse to why my body ain't the way it needs to be. Because let me tell you something. You are going to find a way to make things work if under deathly conditions, right? If you know that if you don't stop eating a certain way, or if you don't stop consuming certain things, if you don't stop doing this, then you're going to die. Or you know what I'm saying? If you know that if you have some kind of illness and this is going to help you live longer, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do everything that you can to live longer. Right? You're not going to say, oh, well, it may be a little struggle. I can't stop eating this. I need to eat chicken. I need to have chicken. I need to have chicken. If the doctor tell you that you're not going to live if you keep on eating chicken, or your fibroids are going to continue to grow if you continue eating chicken, guess what you're going to do? You're going to find a way to stop. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a challenge, but you're going to do it. Why? Because you want to live. Why? Because you got things that are important to you that you want to see happen in your lifetime, right? There's some things that you want in your lifetime. You don't want your life to just be about just going through the motions. You want your life to be about moments that you could be proud of, right? You want your life to be about something that a lot of you guys have said, so what do you guys want to do? What do you guys actually want? What's the purpose? Why are you doing this? And a lot of you guys said legacy. A lot of you guys said you want to leave something behind. A lot of you guys said because you want to show your family a better way. You want to be the first entrepreneur that's making it out here, and you want to leave a business for your family so that they can have something, or whatever that thing is. A lot of you guys said legacy. And if that's what it's going to be, then that means that you're going to have to make an impact, and impact take sacrifices, right? Impact takes sacrifices. You're not just going to make an impact without sacrifice, because nothing great is going to be easy. Nothing great is going to be easy. I need y'all to write that down. Nothing great is going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It is going to be a rocky path, but it's going to be a worthwhile path. Because if you look at it and you look at your, at the end of the day and say, I think I did a good job. I think I did good. I think my kids are going to be proud of me. I think I left something for my family. And I may not have left them everything that I wanted to, but I think I left enough so that they could pick the ball up and they can continue going on. Right. And that is something that we need to see. Well, what we're trying to do, we have to want it with that kind of urgency. We got to want it with that kind of urgency. And a lot of you guys are not wanting your success with that kind of urgency. Why you're not wanting it? Because it's easy for you to give up. It's easy for you to walk away. It's easy for you to say you don't know something. Instead of learning, you just rather stay ignorant. Right? It's easy for you to say, I don't know how to do something, and then don't try. Right? It's easy for you to just walk away from something, especially when you have something to fall back on. A lot of the times, if you don't have anything to fall back on, you got to make things work. And sometimes, under certain circumstances, people have to do what they have to do. And when you have to do what you have to do, guess what you become? Innovative. A crackhead is very innovative. They, like I said, they will figure it out. They will figure it out. They have to make sure that they can do, they're not prideful. They're going to do whatever they need to do. No job is too small. That's as far as us with our business. You right now, at the beginning stages of your business, you have to know everything about your business. You have to know every aspect about your business, because even the small things you don't want to do. You can't say, oh, I'm too good to clean up. I'm too good to do this. Oh, I can't go out in the street and sell my stuff. I'm too good for that. Well, do you want your product to sell or not? Right? Do you want to be successful or not? Do you want people to have your products in their house or not? Like, what do you want? Right? What is the goal here? Success ain't going to happen just because you set it in your head. Things are not going to happen for you just because you have the idea. You can have a dope idea, and if you don't execute it, it's just going to be a dope idea sitting in your head that's just dope, and nobody's going to ever know it because you've never executed, you've never implemented it, and it's just going to be sitting there festering, doing nothing, collecting dust. Right? When you feel the passion to go ahead and do something, that is the time for you to do it. That is when God is nudging you and saying, here you go. Let's get it together. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. Right? That's what's happening. Right? You feel that urge to do. When you feel that passion, that's when you need to be working on it, because your passion is hot. Right? It's not a good time to work on that idea when you don't feel so great about it, when you're not as excited about it. That's not the time to be working on that project. Right? Because that energy is not there. You're not as excited about that energy. Right? And so once you feel it, once you get that moment and the motivation and everything strikes, that is when you have to start acting on it. Right? Because now I could at least plan it out. Right? I could flesh this out a little bit and then keep on going. Maybe next week I'm not as motivated as I was when I initially had the idea, but I do have some structure here. I can start filling in the rest of this. You know what I'm saying? I got the bones here. I can start filling in the rest. Right? I can start coming up with ideas. I can start just thinking about what I put here. Right? Well, what did I mean by this? And then you start thinking about it, and then the idea starts to work itself out. Right? But when the passion is high, that is when you really should be working on that thing. If you have the passion, like, you know what, I need to sell these candles, guess what? It's time. Right? If you have the idea, oh, my candle idea is dope, guess what? It's time. It's going to be a lot of people doing a lot of things that you do. There's a bunch. There's a bunch of computers. There's a bunch of different lights. I mean, there's a bunch of everything, no matter where you go. When you go in the shop for sheets, does it matter? Sometimes it matters what kind of sheets you have. But there's a bunch of brands there that you've never heard when you go shopping for sheets, right? There's a bunch of brands that you've never heard, but they're existing. They're in stores. They're doing something, right? And so they're competing with all the other people that are making sheets, but that's not the problem. The problem is that you got to get the thing out there, right? I don't care how many other people got sheets, I got sheets. I don't care how many other people are selling t-shirts, I'm selling t-shirts. I don't care how many people are selling soap, I'm selling soap. Everybody's going to need soap. Everybody's going to need what I have. People find a way to make room for the things that they want. They will. I don't care how much money you have in your pocket. Like I said, a crackhead's going to find crack. If they got the money or not, they're going to figure it out, right? If you had a smoking habit, you're going to make sure that you got what you needed, right? I'm going to have to dig in my piggy bank. I'm going to have to do what I got to do. You got to make sure that you do what you got to do so you can get your stuff out there so people know, you know, this is the business. This is what I'm doing here. Right. So let me go back and let me check y'all because I was running my mouth. And by the time I read your comments, I'm gonna be like, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Let me see. Crackhead energy. Y'all go ahead and laugh at my crackhead energy. Gonna write that on my whiteboard. I'm telling y'all. Try not to laugh, but it's the facts, baby. It is. No matter what comes my way, I'm unstoppable. I love that. Yes. Let me see. Me and see them still now. Okay. Oh, that's when I was asking if y'all if y'all observe crackheads. They used to go around to clean windshields for at least a few cents. And you could give them anything. You could give them anything. I'm not saying take anything for your products. I'm saying price your products accordingly. But they will take anything. They not too proud. They not too proud. I'm crackhead ready. Oops, did I just say that? Mm-hmm. Ooh, child, I argue with myself about this daily. Okay. Yes, ma'am, Dean Nikki. Hey, let me tell you something, right? I do say that. Gotta sacrifice time and energy. Nothing great is going to be easy. That's right. Let me see. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build bridges to nowhere and monuments of nothingness. And those who use them seldom specialize in anything. Come on, sis. Come on, sis. We had to recite that during our pledging days. And that is, come on. Absolutely. You know, I'm about, you know how I am about energy. Okay. Stop yelling at me, Nikki. Let me tell y'all something. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm trying to find my passion back for this business again. Got you. I'm releasing the burdens of my past and all negative thoughts. I'm moving forward. 2024. Let's go. Now, let me tell y'all something. Gosh. Let me tell you something. Okay. Your passion is going to come. Well, you got to do it. You got to do it. Your passion is going to come. And it may hit you in a way that you're not expecting, right? You may be feeling like, oh, it's got to feel good. It's got to feel like this. But when you feel that itch, and you know, like, oh, I gotta make this here, but I gotta make this here, but I gotta do this. It's time to act on it. Y'all be waiting for this big sign, some fireworks, and maybe you want to see like an image and a vision and all this. It may not come to you like that. It may not come to you like that, sis. So if the vision is not coming to you like that, that passion may not feel like that, right? The passion may just feel like, oh, this feels good. That's what that passion may come to you like. This feels good. I'm gonna share something with you. I was I was praying, you know, and I'm usually doing this. I do this a lot, right? And it's not me questioning the path that I'm on. It's questioning. Sometimes it's about my messaging. Sometimes it's about, am I resonating? Am I, you know, in the right direction? Because I'm going to keep on moving, right? But I just want to know if I'm doing, if I'm where I'm supposed to be, right? If I'm taking that next right step, because sometimes you don't know. It's blind. You're blind sometimes, and you just taking the next right step, and then the next right step, and then the next right step. I can't see the whole path ahead of me, but all I know is that I'm going to keep on moving forward, right? And so I was praying and I was asking, you know, am I resonating? Da 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 da. And so this just things just started happening, right? It wasn't an epiphany. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I had this grand dream. It wasn't any of that. It's just things that were happening that I was like, oh yeah, that's God. Oh yeah, you know, just situations, just in everyday life. Oh yeah, that's God. Oh yeah, oh okay. This got to be God. This has got to be God showing me something. This has got to be God giving me my answer. This has got to be, you know, me moving along the right path, right? Everything don't always feel good. Everything don't always feel comfortable. I'm going to be uncomfortable. A lot of the, when I come on in the morning, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable when I come on in the morning. I've been doing it for quite some time, but I'm still uncomfortable when I come on in the morning. I still feel like I have to write everything out so I don't miss something. I still feel like sometimes I'm like, should I be here? Am I coach worthy? Should I be a coach? Like that's that self-doubt that comes into your head. That's your negative thoughts that you got to cancel out, right? Because yes, I'm worthy of doing it, or else God wouldn't have put me in position to do it, right? Yes, it's possible for me to do the things because God's put me in a position to do these things. And so as long as we start seeing that, and we start seeing that for us in our business, we can start seeing things a whole lot differently. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Once you start seeing that, I have this gift, you may not think your candles look the way you want them to look, or your products look the way that you want them to look, but you got time. You got time to fix it and tweak it, but put the thing out there and see what people are saying first. They may actually love what you have. They may actually love it. You are the one that's questioning it because it's about you and it's not about you. It's about the business. It's about what your gift that you're giving to the world, right? And see what they're saying. Do they like it? If this maybe somebody said, "Oh, maybe you should change a few things," and then maybe it's a few things that you may want to tweak a little bit. You ain't got to change it 100%, but just keep moving. Things are going to evolve. We're always evolving. Yesterday, I gave the example that as a baby, we had to learn, right? We're going to continuously evolve, even though in a certain space you're going to look the same for a while, but you're still changing. Just because those changes, you're changing and these changes are happening and you don't see them immediately, they're happening. You're growing as a baby. You don't see yourself growing taller immediately, right? But it's something that is slowly happening. It's gradually happening over time. You don't become a babe, a toddler, and then become a teenager. It's not something that's immediately. That's something that's gradually happening over time. Your greatness is gradually happening over time. And as long as you're committed to yourself, as long as you're committed to do the job, as long as you're committed to stay on a path, you're going to accomplish great things, but it's not going to happen if you stop. Now, if you look at your life as every day I'm growing, every day I'm changing, and I don't owe it to anybody to be my same me, I can change at any time. As long as you see that for yourself, then you can keep on moving, right? But if you stay stuck in all of these past hurts and these drama and the drama and all the things that hold you back and are so heavy on you, as long as you stay there, you're never going to get to where you want to go, because you can't get to where you want to go with that stuff still stuck on you. You cannot still go where you want to go with that being stuck on you, right? And so I want to say that you have to make sure that you commit to your greatness. I'm committing to my greatness every day. Am I going to be 100% every day? Maybe every day I don't have 100% to give. I may not have that to give every day, but I'm going to do what I can with what I got. Right? I'm going to do what I can with what I got. Some things are harder to deal with than others, and that's everybody knows that. Right? Everybody knows that. Some things are going to be harder than others, and sometimes it's going to be harder for you to pick up the pieces and to move forward. That's a fact. That's life. Right? But as long as you commit to your greatness, as long as you commit to moving forward, good things are going to happen. Good things are going to follow you. Blessings has got to come. It's not going to rain all the time, right? It's not going to rain all the time. It's not going to be dark all this. It will not always be night. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be dark all the time, right? Things are going to change. Seasons are going to change. You are going to grow. That is life. That is life. And sometimes and you may have a time when you need to be still and to listen, right? And in that stillness, that doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It doesn't mean that nothing is changing. In that stillness, you may be getting clarity. In that stillness, you may be listening. In that stillness, you may be getting centered, right? That stillness may mean that still quiet may mean something to you, but not being stagnant. Right? Being stagnant is making an excuse as to why you're not moving. You're allowing whatever to stick to you, and you're not moving and you're not growing. Being still is not the same as being stagnant, right? Being still means that you're listening, right? Maybe I need to listen to myself. Maybe I need to pray. Maybe I need to meditate. Maybe I need to see, I need to think about it, and I need to find what my center is. I need to find where this clarity is for me, right? That's not the same, right? That's you making a plan, but you not moving yet. You trying to make a plan so you can kind of figure it out before you start moving, right? Before you attack, you trying to be still and trying to make sure you got the answer before you attack. Not being stuck making excuses as to why you can't grow. You making all the excuses in the world as to why things ain't working for you. Your business ain't going. Your customers are not there. Your business is not doing anything. The people stole your business. The people stole this. They stole your man. They stole your house. This your kids are this. Your man is this. Like all of that. Don't let that be the reason why you're stagnant. Don't let that be the reason why you're stagnant. If you have to be still so that you can get some clarity, that's okay. That's okay, but don't be stagnant, right? Let me know if you with me. Let me know if you with me. I also want to say, let me see what I'm saying. I'm trying to find my passion. Okay, I'm releasing. Okay, got you. I'm caught up. We are worst. We are our own worst critics and use those negative thoughts to keep us from moving forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to drown that negative self-talk, because that negative self-talk is going to come with you everywhere. Once, even no matter what level you're at, it's going to creep in. No matter what level you are at, it's going to creep in, and it's going to be sneaky too. It's going to whisper to you. I don't know what you thinking, girl. You don't belong here. I don't know what you thinking, girl. You don't belong in this room. I don't know what you thinking, girl. This is not what we do. This is not where we came from. You forgetting who you are. That negative self-talk is going to talk to you no matter what level of life you're in. It's going to talk to you. It's going to say, well, maybe this ain't for you. Maybe who you think you are. Why you think you here? Because so and so put you on. Why you think you doing this? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to always get to you. It's always going to get to you. But you got to learn to drown those things out. You got to learn to be able to say, oh, I heard it, but I'm not going to let it affect me. You know what I'm saying? I heard it, but it's not going to mean anything to me, because I'm not going to allow it to mean anything to me. I'm not going to allow it to get into my space. It's not going to affect my movement from here on out. The only way it's going to affect me is to not listen and do the opposite, right? And do the opposite. Definitely an ongoing battle. 1 minute motivated. Yep. Self-doubt. Yep. 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 And I want to talk about accountability and responsibility, because I wrote in the Facebook group that accountability is not consequences. How many of you guys look at accountability like a punishment? How many of you guys look at accountability like punishment? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Like a punishment, like a consequence, like somebody else's responsibility. Let me know in the chat, how do you feel about accountability? And one of the quotes that I put in Facebook is that accountability is not a consequence. It's your responsibility. It's your obligation, right? And who's responsible for you? Who's responsible for you? Who's responsible for you? Accountability is not consequence. It's about ownership, right? You got to own your mess. You got to own your stuff, right? Accountability groups, accountability partners, being accountable is only going to work when you are responsible and own your own mess. I know that I have to get this job done. I have to get it done. I have to work out 5 times a day. I got to do it, right? It's not about somebody else taking that responsibility and holding and like being your monitor. That's not what accountability is. And a lot of the times we look at accountability and that's what we see, right? Like somebody's got to be my monitor to make sure that I'm doing what I said that I'm going to do. Why does somebody else got to make sure that you doing what you're supposed to be doing? That doesn't even make sense when you're saying it out loud. This person is not your parent. This person is not responsible for your life. This person is not responsible for your outcome. You are responsible for your outcome. So why are you looking at an accountability partner like, okay, you got to tell me what I need to do. You got to make sure that I do it. You got to make sure that I'm on top of the things that I said that I want to do. No, you got to be responsible for the things that you want to do. Right? You are responsible for you. You have to take ownership. Right? And then accountability starts with you. You have to own up to what you want. If you say that you want this thing, you got to own up to it. Right? Because if you don't, having an accountability partner is only going to work but for so long. Then after that, you're going to still need somebody to motivate you to do something else. If I need somebody to constantly motivate me, then am I going to move forward? Right? How am I going to move forward if I constantly need somebody to push me along? So accountability is ownership. You have to own your stuff. You have to own what it is that you say that you want to do. It is for you, not for me. We're working out, we're doing this thing, that we're accountability partners so that we could encourage each other, so that we could support one another. But it's not there. It's not an accountability partner, is not there to tell you what you need to do, to be like being your monitor, to kind of checking in all the time. That's not what accountability is about. Accountability is about, I need that encouragement. I need that nudge. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's time to work out. Yes, it's time to work out. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Like, it's about encouragement. It's about helping build each other up. That's what accountability is about. It's not about making sure somebody do what they're supposed to do because they said they wanted to do something. Right? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. I look at accountability like looking at yourself in the mirror. If you don't like what you see, change it. Woo, my inner self is screaming at me today. Okay? You don't like what you see, change it. And you can do that at the drop of a dime. You can do it right here, right now, in this moment. Right here, right now, in this moment. In this moment, you could decide that I am not going to allow that to stop me. Right? I'm not going to allow that to stop me. You can't depend on someone to always hold your hand. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You cannot. If somebody always have to hold your hand, they're going to always have to do it whenever you're doing whatever. Right? I don't need that. You need to be accountable for you. You need to take ownership for your own mess. You need to take ownership for your own mess. I have an accountability partner. We check in a few times a day. Let them know what we are working on and what we accomplish. Period. Right? I don't have to say, you make sure that you got to do, make sure. It's time for you to do this. It's time for you to do that. I don't have, your accountability partner is not there for you to check in like that. Like you said, Trace, the accountability partner is there for you to just say, this is what I'm doing. This is what this, I'm proud of myself. This is how far I did. This is what I did. This is what I accomplished today. This is great. You know what I'm saying? That is, it's for that encouragement. It's for that boost, because you should celebrate yourself, right? It's for that boost. But a lot of the times we're using accountability as people being responsible for you. That's a word. We're using accountability as somebody being responsible for you when you need to be responsible for you. Right? And so I want y'all to definitely start looking at accountability differently, because accountability is just for encouragement. It's just for you to celebrate. It's just for you to have that gentle nudge. It's just for like a reminder. It's not in place of, you know what I'm saying? You're not putting somebody else in the place of what you got to do. Right? You're going to do it, and you're responsible for yourself, and you're going to make sure that it gets done. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. And tomorrow I will definitely go into the revamping and the rebranding, because I stood more on the accountability part, but I'm going to go more into the rebranding part tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I have to say today. Let me know if what I said resonated with you today. I was spicy, but I wasn't as spicy as I should have been this morning. I may be spicier tomorrow. No, I'm just joking. Let me know if what I said today resonated with you. Let me know if it was something that you needed to hear. Let me know, because I know we could be discouraged because things haven't gone our way. Maybe we've tried something before and it didn't work. Maybe somebody told us that it can't work for us. And we kind of let it get in our ear and we kind of let it stop us, right? 2024 is not about that. 2024 is about the year of accountability. 2024 is about you taking over. 2024 is about you trying new things, being new, starting fresh. Everything is fresh for 2024. They say 2024 is about truth, right? And so let's find the true you. Let's find what it is that you truly and really want to do. Let's dig, let's uncover the greatness that you have in you. Let's find that. Let's dig deep and find it. It's there. It's there. It's there. You just have to acknowledge it and you just have to give yourself permission to say, I'm allowed to be great. Stop dimming your light so other people can feel comfortable in front around you. It is not your job to make people feel comfortable around you. It is not your job. I'm going to shine regardless. I started planning out this roadmap thing and I was like, you know what? I let a lot of things slide. I left a lot of things on the table. I left a lot of opportunities. I left a lot of things um not open for interpretation, but I left a lot of things that could have been done that would benefit me in what I'm doing, right? There's a lot of revenue streams that were left out. There were a lot of things that, I left out, but I also look at it that I was learning, I was growing, and I seen what didn't work. So now I am a little bit more aggressive about the things that I know can and will work. Right? I'm a little more aggressive about that. I'm a little more confident about what I have to offer. I'm a little more confident about who I am. I'm a little more confident about what I can bring to the table. Right? I'm a little more confident. And so, yes, it may not happen. It may not have happened last year for me or any of you guys in here. It may not have happened then, but it is going to happen if you continue to work for it. And if you stand up and say, you know what, I deserve this, I can be this, I can do this. Nobody has something that you can't get, period. Nobody has something that you can't get. Whatever it is that you want, you can get, period. Right? And so we need to keep that in mind. We need to keep that in mind. We need to know that every day I'm building, every day I'm growing. If you look at it like that, you're going to be able to get the things that you want. If you can decide that you're going to give 100%, again, if you guys have a 9 to 5, if you are you have children, you have a life, there's things that's taking out your time and you only have 2 hours to dedicate to your business. Take that 2 hours and put 100% into that. 100%. Don't give it 50. Don't say I'm multitasking. Don't say you're doing all of that. Right? Be focused. Be focused on what it is. If you have just a little bit of 2 hours a day and you have 100% focus, you're going to have better results than being scattered and having 8 hours a day. Right? So you want to make sure that you are focused on what you have. Schedule out. One thing about entrepreneurs, we do not schedule out our business. We do not schedule out what we need to do. We just kind of like just do what we need to do. Sometimes we'll be excited about it. We'll put it on a whiteboard. We'll put it on, and I know we'll put it on a planner. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let's do it. And then a lot of the times we don't follow through with it. We need to continue to do it. If we know that that's going to help, we need to see what we need to do in our day. We need to see it written down so that we can cross those things off, so that we can know that we're moving forward. The same reason why we're having the roadmap party, because if you see the milestones that you are reaching before you hit that major thing, you can see that you're moving. If you just have that major thing on your board and you don't see momentum, you don't see no movement, you kind of get discouraged because you don't see anything happening. But if you are saying what your milestones are along the way and you start taking those things off the board, that's going to build up your confidence and say, you know what, I got this. I'm moving forward. I could do this. And I believe everybody in this room can do it. You just got to be 100% committed. A lot of the times y'all talking to yourself and saying you can't do something. Oh, it's just not working for me, but you have not exhausted your possibilities. You have not yet exhausted all of your possibilities. Know who you are. Know what you have to offer. Know what you bring in. And tomorrow we're going to talk more about that because, again, rebranding is one of those words that really get under my skin, right? And I want you guys to stop saying that, especially when you are not doing the work that you need to do within your business. You're not doing the work that you need to do within yourself. And you saying, I'm going to change something, and you changing it is not going to make you different. You changing it is not going to make the product different. The business different, not the product, because you may change the products, but it may not change the business, right? And so you're taking you, same thing I tell my son, you're taking you with you everywhere you go. It doesn't matter if you change something. It doesn't matter if you change your environment. That may work for a little while, but it ain't going to work forever. Why? Because you're taking that saying, you got to change that mindset. You got to change you. You got to change your approach, because you're going to take you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you're taking you. You have poor work ethic in your brand and you want to rebrand, and you want to take that poor work ethic into this brand. You didn't have customers with this brand, and you ain't do what you needed to. You didn't do what you needed to do to get those customers. Guess what? You're not going to have customers with this new brand either, right? Because there's some work that has to be done. There's some work that has to be done, and you got to do it. You got to do it. So with that being said, you guys, if you catch the replay, make sure that you put replay in the chat. If there's any topics that you would like for us to cover, make sure you put that in the chat as well. If you've been watching this long, you have not yet subscribed, I'm going to need y'all to go on ahead and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell so you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also we will be back to Thursday night, 7 p.m. with Miss Bree Carroll. And we are going to be talking about the relationships that you need to build in order that the relationships that you will build to benefit you, and to let go of the things that no longer serve you, those kind of relationships. So I'm excited about that. That's 7 p.m. on Thursday. So make sure that you guys are there. Let me check and see one time before we leave. Hey, Yazzie Faye. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see. You came in hot. Thank you, mate. But it was necessary. Thank you for being real. Hey, yes, needed to hear all of it. Good. My accountability partner keeps me on track with my own self, and my own goals. Okay, got you. This was needed. My greatness is definitely allowed. Absolutely. Thank you for this word today. You're welcome. I left a lot on the table in 2023. Come on, we're not leaving it in 2024. We are not leaving it in 2024, taking steps to stay on top. Sorry I'm late, but I see I'm right on time. All right, Yazzie Faye, you know that's right. Small steps daily, absolutely. I used to be the queen of multitasking. Multitasking is horrible when working on a business. It is. It is. OMG, everybody is rebranding 3 or 4 times a year. Absolutely. Like that is, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it tomorrow, because I'm just be like, I don't know. I hate this. Some things that I just really dislike. I don't like people to call me dear. Dear, I don't know why I don't like people to call me dear, but rebranding is right up there with dear. It's right up there. Let me see. So true. Yes, the sites are live. Okay, so Betty Rose website, she said, is live. You definitely have to encourage yourself. Absolutely. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today. I'm so grateful and thankful that you guys were here with me today. Thank you for helping me become who I am becoming. I appreciate you guys, because without you guys, well, God would have did it, but you know what I'm saying? Without you guys, I wouldn't actually know what I would be talking about. I would never even be doing this. Right? I would never be talking about this ever. But you guys are guiding me. God is guiding me and moving me in a direction, and I'm going to move in that path. I don't know where it's taking me. I don't know where it's going, but I am going to be obedient, and I'm going to follow the path, and I am going to do this. And I hope that every day when I come on, there is something that I say that resonates with you, and it's something that you could use today, tomorrow, and forever. And if there's something that you felt that was in this video that a friend of yours can, or entrepreneur friend, whatever, associate, could use, I would love for you to share this video with them, because I'm on the road to 100K, and I'm gonna need y'all to help me. With that being said, y'all, I want y'all to have an amazing day, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow, and I will be definitely in your comments. Let me see. Yeah, rebranding is a lot. I've heard you say revamp. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So y'all have an amazing day. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.